If you grew up in India during the 80s or 90s, you have heard this sound before. And if you have, you probably never forgot it. It was sharp, raw, loud, and somehow beautiful. Before superbikes became common, before riding modes, before digital dashboards, before motorcycles started feeling like machines controlled by computers, there was something much simpler, something lighter, something wilder, something that felt alive every time the engine started. There was the Yamaha RX100, a motorcycle that didn't just move through Indian streets. It became part of them. It became part of memories, part of childhood, part of college days, part of small towns, busy cities, empty roads, and late evening rides that people still remember today. The RX100 was never just a motorcycle. For many people, it became an emotion. In 1985, Indian roads looked very different. Most motorcycles were made for one purpose: mileage, reliability, and simple everyday use. They were practical machines. They helped people reach work. They carried families. They survived bad roads. They did their job, but they rarely made your heart beat faster. Then Yamaha introduced something different, the RX100. It was small, it was light, it was compact. But the moment it moved, people understood that this motorcycle was not ordinary. It had a kind of energy that Indian riders had not experienced before. That two-stroke engine responded instantly. The bike felt eager, sharp, restless, almost impatient. Every twist of the throttle felt exciting. Every gear change felt mechanical and honest. Every ride felt connected. The RX100 did not try to be smooth and silent. It had character. It had attitude. It had a voice. And that voice became unforgettable. But motorcycles do not become legends only because of specifications. They become legends because of the memories they create, and the RX100 created memories everywhere. For some riders, it was the first motorcycle they ever truly wanted. For others, it was the first machine that made them feel free. Some remember seeing it outside college gates. Some remember hearing it race through narrow streets. Some remember watching an older brother, a friend, or a father kickstart one in the morning. And some remember simply standing on the roadside, hearing that exhaust note in the distance, and turning their head before the bike even appeared. That was the magic of the RX100. You did not need to see it, you could hear it coming. That sharp two-stroke sound could cut through traffic, echo between buildings, and make everyone look. It was not just noise, it was identity. It was the sound of a different time, a time when bikes felt raw, when riding felt personal, when machines had fewer electronics, but somehow more soul. The RX100 was loved because it felt alive. The vibration, the throttle response, the light body, the aggressive sound. Everything worked together to create a feeling that modern motorcycles often struggle to recreate. It was not perfect, it was not the most comfortable, it was not the most advanced. But that was exactly why people loved it. It felt honest, it felt mechanical, it felt real. You did not just ride an RX100, you felt it through your hands, through your chest, through the road, through the sound. And once you experienced that feeling, it stayed with you. Soon, the RX100 became more than transportation. It became culture. In small towns, it was a dream machine. In cities, it became a street icon. Among young riders, it became a symbol of freedom. Mechanics loved it because it was simple. Enthusiasts loved it because it could be modified. Riders loved it because it made even an ordinary road feel special. It was the kind of motorcycle people talked about at tea stalls, the kind people remembered from their youth, the kind people still compare with modern bikes, not because it was faster than everything today, but because it made them feel something, and that feeling is rare. But every era eventually comes to an end. As the world changed, motorcycles changed too. Emission rules became stricter. Technology moved forward. The industry started leaving two-stroke engines behind. The same engine that gave the RX100 its soul also became the reason it could not survive in a changing world. Slowly, the sound that once ruled Indian streets started disappearing. The sharp exhaust note became less common. The roads became quieter. Newer motorcycles arrived. Cleaner engines arrived. More advanced machines arrived. And one day, the RX100 disappeared from showrooms. For many people, it felt like the end of something special.